Now, if you're new to athletics, then I'm sure you've heard a number of different terms flying around. When it comes to competitions, you might have heard the words open meeting, league, championship. If you're a little bit confused, they're like, what do all these things mean? Then this video is for you. Hi guys, and welcome back to Fit with T. I hope you guys are good. So let's start off by talking about a championship. What is a championship? Generally speaking, championships are the bigger events that you're going to be working up towards, okay? So if we're talking in-house, within country, within your nation, I'm going to be talking particularly from a UK or England perspective because that's where I'm based. But you're going to have what we call your county championships, your area or your regional championship, and then your national, your home country championship, and then of course you've got the British championship or your own nation championships, right? So within the UK we do have England, Ireland, Scotland and Wales. All those individual home nations also have their own championship, so that's what I meant by your home nation championship, okay? So a championship is where you can actually win a title. So if you win the event, you actually get a title, okay? So for example, if you win your county championship, so from my perspective, I'm in the Middlesex County, and so if you win the Middlesex County Championship, then you will become Middlesex champion, okay? So it's a way to gain a title. If you win your national title, you become champion in your country, in your area, south of England, north of England, Midlands, for example. Those are all championships. So a championship, you have an opportunity to win a title and an opportunity to actually get onto the podium, okay? A championship is also where you generally have the rounds. So when you hear the terms heat, semis and finals, that's going to be mostly for a championship, okay? So that's what makes it a championship, okay? You go through those rounds, you go through the heats first. So we have heats. The heats is the first round, and then you have your semi-finals if there is a semi-final, because not every championship always has a semi-final. It depends on how many athletes actually entered, and then you'll have your finals to finish off with, and it's in the final that the winner is decided, okay? So that is a championship. Generally speaking, you've got a chance to win a title, a chance to win a medal, and you generally have the rounds in terms of heats, semis and finals. Now, what about an open meeting? An open meeting is open, so it's generally for any athlete to compete in. So when it comes to open meeting, you're not competing to get a title, or you're not competing to come first, second or third in terms of get on the podium. However, an open meeting is an opportunity for you to compete under competitive rules and under competitive circumstances and actually get a time or get a qualifying distance, or just to have an opportunity to compete, right? So you can actually better your performance, get better or improve on your last performance, okay? So an open meeting, there isn't going to be a winning title. There isn't going to be, generally speaking, heat, semis and finals in that instance. There may be rounds, so you might have a first round and a second round. For example, like I did the London Indoor Games, where it was just an open meeting. It's just a chance for everyone to run, but we all got two rounds, two opportunities to run, okay? So depends on the competition again, it depends on the open meet itself, but generally speaking, you're running or you're competing to just get a performance, to get an officially recognized time or distance, to get an officially recognized performance, okay? Also, the other thing to note about a open meeting compared to a championship is often categorized by, you know, gender, so it's going to have females and males separated, and same thing when it comes to age groups as well. If you're not sure about the age groups, guys, check out this video because I do talk about it there. Yeah, championships are often categorized by age, but when you come to open meetings, they're not always categorized by age or gender. So sometimes you can have older or younger athletes all in the same race. It will generally be categorized by time. If you're talking race, it's just you put down your time, or your best time was time you think you're going to run, and then they seed you, and if you do have another round, then they'll seed you again. And that word seed, guys, means like how they distribute you into groups sort of thing, or into races, how they separate you into different groups in the races or in your event. Yeah, so it's not going to be based on your age group. So you could have literally a man and a woman in the same race, a very big tall man, a very old man, or a very young girl in the same race. It just depends on what their abilities are for that particular event and what they put down for that particular event. So that's an open meeting. Open meetings are a great opportunity for anyone to run at any level. So even if you're new to the sport, open meetings is probably where you're going to start. And if you're looking for how you can get into open meetings, then make sure to check out this video or this video on my channel. So the last thing I'm going to talk about in this video is leagues. What is a league? So a league is where you're going to, generally speaking, particularly within the nation, within this country, you're going to compete for your club, okay? So in a league, if you think about any sport in a league is where you're going to collect points, and then throughout the season you win points, and depending on where your club or your team finishes overall that season, it's going to depend on which league you're in, etc. So let me just talk about the leagues in England from what I know in our sport, okay? So generally speaking, when it comes to a league, we have an A string and a B string per event, okay? So whether that is going to be like your regional league, or whether that is the national league, or whether that is the age group, for example, the National Young Athletes League or the National Athletics League for seniors, for example, you're going to have an A string and a B string for every event, okay? So that means that you have 2 athletes competing. Generally speaking, the fastest or the person with the best distance is going to go in the A string, and the B string will be then the next person that the club chooses to represent them in that event, right? So you both get to run or compete, and you both get to win points for your team. In every event that happens, 2 athletes will compete, and then at the end of that competition, your club will have an overall amount of points, and we have a number of matches throughout the year. So it's usually about 3 or 4 matches throughout the year, and sometimes also a final match. And depending on where you finish, depending on where your club finishes overall, they'll either move up to the next league up, or they'll move down and get demoted depending on where they finish, right? That's generally how leagues work. Think about football, whatever, that's how leagues work in general. So that is the idea of a league. So you're competing for your club. When you come to a championship and an open meeting, yes, you can wear your club vest, you're going to put down your club, but you're not necessarily competing for your club in the same way that you generally compete for your club when it comes to a league, okay? So leagues are very much so focused on your club, you're representing your club. When you go to a championship, yes, you wear your club vest, but you're still coming out as an individual, because there's no team points or anything like that. It's more so about you as an individual. Same thing for open meetings. Yes, you put your club down. Yes, you can wear your club vest, but you don't have to wear your club vest when it comes to an open meeting. But when it comes to a championship, you do need to wear your club vest, or you need to wear at least your county vest if it's a national champs, for example. So you need to wear either your club, national, county, or something, affiliated association vest when it comes to a championship. For an open meeting, you can wear pretty much anything. And then when it comes to a league, you're definitely representing your club, and it's really about a club. It's about a team thing when it comes to clubs. I hope this video has been helpful for you guys. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any more questions. I know I haven't covered everything, but hopefully I've covered something, and it's giving you a bit more of an understanding. And if you're now interested in finding out how you can join a club and how you can get involved in athletics, make sure to check out this video. And if you're already part of a club and you're like, okay, cool, I want to now enter some competitions because the outdoor season's coming up, or maybe you're watching us later and the indoor season's coming up, then check out this video, and I'll see you guys on another Friday. Bye guys.